Welcome back to Simon Says Farms. We need a vacation. If most of you know or don't know, my name's Aaron and that's Stella. And we're gonna, oh, whoa, that hurt. Ow. You ever do that? There's a hole here. Look, I'll show you. I'm standing in it. Can't really see it. It goes like that. And I stepped in it, but I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know that was gonna happen, and I felt it go right up my back. Let's not talk about that. Back pain stuff. Liz is still struggling. She's actually on the phone with her doctor right now with her nurse's aide, which they're planning everything for next week. Different medication. It is such a roller coaster. She actually drove yesterday, and that's good. Like, that means she's starting to feel better. She can get in the car. She could drive. But now today it's back to like, come on. All I did was drive. Didn't even get out of the car. Drove somewhere, dropped somebody off, came back. And it's like, oh, it hurts all over again. So she's dealing with that. We're behind on everything. It's like freaking 10 o'clock in the morning or something now. I haven't even started the barns. Kevin just showed up. Uncle Kevin is back again. We're going to pump out hopefully 100 orders or so today. I don't know. So you guys that are waiting, thank you so much for your patience. We're really trying to catch up on all that. We did find out we have Jace for all of April vacation, which is next week. We're not going anywhere that we know of. We've got our first, this is like yesterday's video all over again. It's like Groundhog's Day here. It's everything the same every day. Actually, it's not. But yesterday we had a plumbing problem. So we had a new volunteer here yesterday, helping us out. If you're watching, hey, thank you. You're really good at what you do. She's helping us pack some orders. Yeah, we had a plumbing issue, and the pipes burst, and dirty water everywhere, because it was a drain pipe, and that's when the bad language flies, which I try not to use on the channel, but it's a requirement if you're going to volunteer for us to be okay with the bad words, because they come out occasionally. They slip. And when dirty water comes flying out of a pipe, like freaking Yosemite, is it Yosemite? Yellowstone, like the geyser, and it goes everywhere, all over thousands of dollars worth of labels, yeah, a bad word or two could come flying. So it's a requirement to be okay with that. So if you ever apply for a volunteer job, it's going to be a question on the list. Can you deal with the bad words? I'm just kidding. I mean, not really, but I'm sort of kidding. We're also going to talk about a tablespoon and a teaspoon and the difference in a minute. After I throw some hay over to House Supply 2, let's take a walk over to Hope 2, over this way. So, what was I saying before that? Yeah, vacation would be a good idea. Don't know how that would work. I do know that Liz and I have talked about it. We have to start planning and thinking and recruiting. And no, there is no application process at this time. Farm hands. Not that I don't want to be a part of all of the farm, like what I'm doing right now, but I really don't want to have to do it every day. And I get it. Liz is injured. That's not normal. She will get past this, whether it'll be this shot and then some yoga classes or something to strengthen the back, or if it'll even go all the way to surgery. But if you think about it, I learned this the other day, actually from a big time YouTuber. The average lifespan in like America or the world or something, I don't know where, I'm not going to quote it, but say you live 75 years, right? That means every year you are on this planet 7% of your life. Something like that, I think is what he said. No, that doesn't make sense. I think it's 1% or 1 point something percent. In other words, he has this t-shirt that he wears and it literally says life, and it's got a meter on it like you're charging your cell phone battery, and it's like 34% is over. He's like, look at how much more life I have to go. 34. So he changes his shirt every 7 months, I think he said. to 35% of my life is over. And then he changes it 7 months again, 30. That's literally the only shirt this guy wears. I know, it's pretty cool. So my point is, in the grand scheme of things, even if Liz already missed goat snuggles, goat, like birthing, I get it, that was not easy. Goat snuggles is going to be very hard this season. And then we move into, even if it's a whole year missed, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much of your life. So that's why I'm trying to create the big picture here. Like, I think we agreed yesterday, we still got 20 more years of goats, roughly. Because if we have new goats now that we're gonna keep, they're gonna make it 10 years. Just say 10 years on everyone. Estella, you gotta get out. I got goats coming out. They're gonna make it 10 years. So the year we decide, guys, we're 10 years away from Simon Says Farms being over, we have to, and I have that plan, I do, just so we all know, there is a plan, there is a life in my vision that does not include all of this every day. That's called retirement. That does not mean I will not be YouTubing. I will not be doing something, whether it's real estate or coffee brand or owning that boat that we've always talked about and enjoying it or whatever. The channel will probably never go away. That'll still be fun. But the 30 goats, yeah, I can see a life where maybe, okay, Graham, so I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but you and I have talked about it. After your time, where Liz and I live in the little cottage, and maybe Olivia and her family take over the farm, or Tyler and his family take over the farm, and we're still here. We've talked about it as a family. It could happen. And then there still might be 10, 20 goats. There might be no goats. There might be horses or donkeys or no animals and just a bunch of cars. And Tyler might turn this into like a boat garage, whatever. My point is, we have to think about that 10 years in advance because of the way we operate our farm. Meaning if we get or have new goats, like the little ones she wants to keep this year, that means we're still in it for 10 more years. And at what point do we stop? At what point do we start losing more goats in a year than we keep? Now, Mother Nature is going to make that decision as the Sadies and Charlottes and Amy's of the world get older and older and older. Will we go a season where we lose 3 but keep 1? And then another season where we lose 2 but only keep 1? Nah, getting Liz to only keep 1 a season is quite challenging. So, I don't know, all these thoughts going through our head. That's the kind of conversations we're having. Sometimes when we come out real late to the barn, very philosophical, like, hey, this coffee brand, is it going to happen? We going to launch a coffee brand? What are we going to do? We're going to change up, make new t-shirts? We're going to write another book? We're going to keep some baby goats? What are we going to do? Are we going to get a horse? We're not getting a horse. That was a joke. We're not getting a horse. But what are we going to do? All these conversations happen pretty much between like 7 and 9 a.m. So if I'm real late to the barn, good things are happening. Mental things. That's the difference between working on the business and working in the business. That's where we need more people to work in the business. I really do think, and I'll put it out there now, Jace could be our first real, thank you, real hired, live-in farmhand. I gotta work on some contract between him, his parents. He needs his license. He needs to get to like 18. But I know a place down the road, beautiful horse farm, beautiful squirrel moment. Look at all this green grass coming in. This on the new field. Wow. It's gonna hit 75 degrees today. Grass is gonna love it. So yeah, there's this beautiful multi-million-dollar horse farm down the road 30 miles from here. So, and they literally have a built-in apartment for the horse, for the groundskeepers, for the people that work the farm. It's literally off the main house. It's another little house, and that person gets free room. They don't pay. They work to get paid a little bit, but they also get a free house, free electrical, free internet. That's a lot. That's worth a lot. I mean, around here, what? A rent around here? I don't know. I mean, a small 1-bedroom little apartment somewhere, 1,000 a month, 900, 1,200. I have no idea. I'm not in the rental game, but I don't know if we can have a live-in farmhand to do most of the morning ducks, chickens, evening chores, and we could focus on the top level. That'd be awesome. All right, let's talk about teaspoons and tablespoons for 1 minute so I can get to work, because I'm pushing that 10-minute window on this video. Not that I usually look at the number, but yesterday, again, Kevin and I taking over some of the soap making. We were making Gentle Exfoliator face bars. They're coming back. We just made them yesterday. Uh-oh. I can't even do the boys. Somebody locked the door. Yeah, Gentle Exfoliator face bar. Now, it's completely sellable because the exfoliation part is still in the recipe. But the part that makes it gray, yeah. Kevin used 1 teaspoon instead of 1 tablespoon. Now put it in the comments below. Do you know the difference? How many teaspoons are in a tablespoon? I'm waiting for you to answer. You're correct. 1 teaspoon was used instead of 1 tablespoon. There's 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. So that means we only use 33% of the charcoal we were supposed to use. But don't worry, the next round will be a little less gray, but still gentle exfoliation, just not as gray, if that makes sense. So there you go. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm talking to people. I'll be there soon. You're not the only thing we do around here, goats. See? Gotta tell them. It's not all about you. Actually, it kind of is. But actually, it's about chickens. Somebody said it. They wanted to see some chickens. Look at these two. Hi. Hello. Oh, Lee, you just jumped up too? Hello. Yep, Rooster's mad. Yeah. Oh, another one just jumped up. Hello. We got a lot of really old birds. Right, Stella? Old birds? Yeah, that's our barrel. We burn a bunch of, like, sticks. We just load it up with sticks throughout the week and then light it up. Hi, Telly. Yeah, she's really muddy. It rained a lot. Oh, wow. I forgot. It's going to be 70. And then the goat snugglers are going to show up. Hopefully the rain's not coming back. We got a nighttime goat snuggle. And I could probably, because we're shipping so many orders out today, I probably won't have time. But we could possibly fill up the pond because it's not freezing anymore. All right, I'm going to go now. You guys are going to, I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to have a good day. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow.